Hey plant lovers! Welcome back to Succulents Box's plant care session. Today, we're exploring a lush, compact beauty that brings both elegance and good energy into your space. Say hello to Chinese Evergreen, one of those plants that's both good-looking and easygoing. Its silver green leaves have a painted look, and it stays compact, perfect for shelves, desks, or low-light corners. This plant helps purify the air, making your space feel fresher. And in feng shui, it's seen as a symbol of luck and positive energy. Quick heads up, this plant isn't pet-friendly. Like many plants in the Araceae family, it contains calcium oxalate crystals, which can cause irritation if eaten or even touched. It's best to keep it out of reach from pets and little kids, and definitely wear gloves if you have sensitive skin while pruning or repotting. For soil, think well-draining and a little on the airy side. A mix of peat, perlite, and pine bark is a great combo. It holds enough moisture, but still lets the roots breathe. If you're buying a pre-made mix, look for one labeled for houseplants or indoor tropicals. As for feeding, this plant isn't super needy. During the growing season, spring and summer, feed it once a month with a balanced liquid fertilizer diluted to half strength. In fall and winter, hold off completely so the plant can rest. Chinese Evergreen is one of those plants that doesn't mind low light, which is great if you're working with less than sunny rooms. It'll do just fine in a shaded corner or near a north-facing window. That said, if you want to see it really flourish, try placing it near an east-facing window for gentle morning light, or even a south-facing window. Just make sure it's not in direct sun. Too much intense light can scorch the leaves. If your space is pretty dim during the winter, a little boost from a grow light can make a big difference. And if you notice the leaves looking washed out or leggy, it's probably time to move it somewhere brighter. This plant likes its soil lightly moist, but not soggy. Let the top inch of soil dry out before watering again. Stick your finger in the soil to check, and when it's dry, give it a good soak until water drains out the bottom. In spring and summer, you'll likely water more often, especially when the plant is actively growing. But in fall and winter, you'll want to cut back. The plant slows down and doesn't need as much. Keep an eye on the leaves too. Yellowing usually means too much water, while crispy tips could mean it's not getting enough. In terms of temperatures, this plant likes warm air of around 65 and 80 degrees. Anything below 50 for too long can really stress it out. Humidity-wise, this plant will appreciate a bit of extra moisture in the air. It doesn't have to be rainforest-level humidity, but if your space is dry, especially in winter, consider using a humidifier or placing it on a tray with water and pebbles. Grouping plants together also helps bump up the humidity. You'll want to repot every 2 to 3 years, or when you notice roots peeking out of the drainage holes or the plant drying out quickly. Choose a pot that's just one size up and make sure it has proper drainage. Moreover, Chinese Evergreen looks great in ceramic or neutral-toned pots that contrast its silver green leaves. It works well in minimalist decor and adds elegance to small corners. Next, let's look at pruning. Pruning is super simple. You'll just want to snip off any yellowing, browning, or damaged leaves at the base with clean scissors. If the plant is getting too full or leggy, trim back stems to encourage bushier growth. Removing spent flowers, if any appear, also helps the plant redirect energy to new growth. Another lovely thing about this plant is that propagation is easy. For stem cuttings, just take a healthy piece with at least one node and root it in water or moist soil. Roots should develop in a few weeks with warm temps and consistent humidity. For division, gently separate clumps from the base, each with its own roots, and plant them in their own containers. Keep the new divisions in indirect light and evenly moist soil while they get settled. Pests like spider mites, mealybugs, or aphids sometimes appear, especially in dry environments. If you see webbing, sticky residue, or cottony clusters, treat with neem oil or insecticidal soap and isolate the plant until it's clear. And that's pretty much everything you need to know to grow a happy, healthy Chinese evergreen. Whether you're a beginner or just looking for a low-fuss plant with a little extra flair, this one's a fantastic pick. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and as always, happy planting!
For more, you can find us at succulentsbox.com or on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest.